What's good, everybody? Hello, and welcome into another movie reaction. Although if you are new here, my name is KL. Super nice to meet you. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch me watch a movie for the first time. And today's movie is Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, released in 1989. I'm so excited to finally be watching this movie because theoretically, I should have seen it by now. Let me explain. 2013-2014, I was in an on-again, off-again relationship with a man who loves this movie. Be excellent to each other. I know that's from this movie because he quoted it all the time. He even signed off emails to his team at work with that instead of saying like cheers or sincerely or whatever. So I do know that that's from this movie. We never did watch it together. Thinking back, I have no idea why, but we just never did. And then when we stopped seeing each other, I just never really had the urge to watch it. Fast forward to 2023, I'm doing the reaction channel. I'm having a blast. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure goes on a Keanu Reeves themed poll, but it doesn't win because Constantine wins instead. If you have missed that reaction, click up here to go check it out. I've also reacted to the first 3 Matrix movies if you want more Keanu reactions. But the reason I'm watching Bill and Ted's today is because it won a poll. The poll that it won was a runner-up poll. So what I did was I went on Patreon and I pulled up a ton of past polls that have been on there, and I went and picked every single number 2 movie, and then I put them all on a list and I randomly drew 4 of them. So Bill and Ted's won. It was up against Moonstruck, Misery, and 28 Days Later. Bill and Ted's got 38% of the votes, Misery was 30%, 28 Days Later was 23%, and then Moonstruck was 9%. Don't worry, I will get to all these movies eventually. Unless a movie gets 0 votes on a poll, that's the only time that I'll consider writing it off, is if it gets absolutely no votes at all. But I don't think that ever happens. So to everyone who votes, whether it's in Patreon polls or a YouTube poll, thank you so much for doing so. I really appreciate it. Bill and Ted's, all I know is the be excellent to each other and Keanu Reeves. That's it. I know that Keanu is very young in this movie. I feel like it's maybe a high school theme or perhaps college aged. I have no idea what happens in this. I just think Bill and Ted will go on an excellent adventure. So with that, I'm very excited to dive in. As always, Full Length Watch Along is on my Patreon if you would prefer to watch the whole movie with me instead of this edited version, because, you know, copyright. Just make sure to bring your own movie over to Patreon if you choose to do that. Links, as always, in the description and the pinned comment. Oh my gosh, enough rambling. Let's go ahead and get into the movie. George Carlin, hell yeah.
Hi. Welcome to the future. The air is clean, the water's clean.
I've never seen George Carlin so young.
700 years ago, the 2 great ones ran into a few problems. So now I have to travel back in time to help them out. The basis of our society will be in danger.
It's a time travel movie? I like the artwork in the back. Their logo is pretty dope, but it looks like Aerosmith's logo.
The truth is, Wild Stallions will never be a super band until we have Eddie Van Halen on guitar.
Well, how can we have decent instruments when we don't really even know how to play?
That is why we need Eddie Van Halen.
And that is why we need a triumphant video. Excellent!
Uh-oh, we're late. School, dude.
That roof is fun.
Who was Joan of Arc?
Noah's wife?
Before you say anything, my distinguished colleague Ted and I wish to express to you our thanks for all the things we have learned in your class.
And what have you learned?
We've learned that the world has a great history.
Thanks to great leaders such as Socratic method, the world is...
Oh gosh.
It seems to me the only thing you have learned is that Caesar is a salad dressing dude.
They just remember names and that's it.
I have no choice but to flunk the both of you. Your report had better be something very special.
One thing I know is that Joan of Arc is not Noah's wife.
Oh my gosh, look at the stack of books.
Stepmom's cute.
Shut up, Ted.
Remember when she was a senior and we were freshmen?
Shut up, Ted.
Was definitely not expecting stepmom.
What are you doing home, Dad?
I spoke to your principal today, Ted, that if you fail history, you flunk out of school. You know what that would mean, don't you, Ted?
That I would have to go to Oates Military Academy. We gotta pass, otherwise there's no more band. My dad's sending me to military school.
I have faith in them.
It is time. Their separation is imminent.
And in the credits said his name was Rufus. So are they going to make them like travel throughout history in order to learn it? Because fuck reading textbooks, am I right? It's like the TARDIS.
Be excellent to each other.
Party on, dude.
Oh, that's from this too. Okay, I know that too. Party on, dude. It is the TARDIS.
Brought you guys some food.
It's your mom, dude.
Go to a different room? Go to your room?
In your own room. Shut up, Ted.
That's gross.
Remember when I asked her to the prom?
Shut up, Ted!
1275. 1275.
Is this a Circle K? I didn't realize
Excuse
they
me.
existed this long ago.
When did the Mongols rule China?
I don't know. I just work here.
Not bad.
Greetings, my excellent friend.
Do you know when the Mongols ruled China?
Perhaps we could ask them.
That is what we're going to be doing. Oh my gosh.
I'm here to help you with your history report.
What?
How?
Oh, I hate that part. Strange things are afoot at the Circle K.
It is a Circle K. Oh gosh.
You are going to have a most excellent adventure through history.
Okay. Fun.
If you guys are really us, what number are we thinking of? 69!
Jesus.
Give my love to the princesses. Who? You'll see.
Oh jeez. By the way, if you want more, check out my dark reactions. Currently on the channel.
Where are we, dude?
These are the circuits of history, gentlemen.
Oh.
Austria, 1805. The French have just invaded.
We're in the middle of a war, dude.
My god, this feels like a completely different movie.
Amigos, time to depart.
How's it going,
Oh.
dude? Now where are we, dude?
Can we go anywhere we want at any time?
He's in the tree. He's in the tree.
That book will give you the number of any place you want to go. You're on your own.
Man, I really thought Rufus was going to be with us the whole time, being like the tour guide for travel, for time travel.
This has been a most unusual day.
Do you think? Oh gosh.
It's Napoleon. The short dead dude from our history review. I think I figured out a way to pass our report. Well, we got one historical figure here. Maybe we can go back
Oh my
and get
gosh.
some more.
Gather them for a group interview.
I am Bill. This is Ted's little brother, Deacon. He'll take care of you. Let's go back into history.
It's crazy that he just closed his eyes.
You lose my keys, you fail history, spend all your time with your loser friend.
Hey.
Captain Logan, this is Deputy Van Halen down at the station.
Okay, so the phone actually works.
When I get back from the station, I want you packed and ready to go.
My dad already signed me up. My plane leaves tomorrow night.
That's crazy that he would
No way.
get him a plane already. All right, where to first? New Mexico, 1879.
How's it going, Old West, dude?
Just try to act natural.
Okay.
Act natural for New Mexico, 1879.
2 beers, please.
Whoa, he didn't even card us, dude.
Who
Who's he?
He's Billy the Kid. He's famous, dude. Let's back him.
Who's with me?
We're with you, Billy the Kid.
Gosh.
What you win, I keep.
Sounds good, Mr. the Kid.
His face. Gosh.
It's a Goodyear blimp. Huh?
Not the wedgies.
You guys saved my life. Nothing doing, Billy the Kid. Where we going?
Ancient Greece, dude.
So that's why the phone booth was so stuffed full of other people when Future Them came. And anyway, yeah. 410 BC. Billy has no clue what to do.
Socrates. Look him up.
Where did you...
Oh, it's under Socrates.
Where did he pull the textbook from?
The only true wisdom consists in knowing that you know nothing.
That's us, dude.
Oh, yeah. How's it going? Philosophize with him.
All we are is dust in the wind, dude.
Himes, uten ano, blanco.
Oh, God.
Let's get out of here, dude.
That's funny. The moment I read that first part, I was just like, if they followed up with Days of Our Lives, oh gosh.
England, 15th century.
Castle. Big castle.
Ted. I'm in love, dude.
Oh boy.
Those must be the princesses you told yourself about.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's a history report, not a babe report. Those are historical babes.
The one on the left from this far away looks like Anna Paquin.
These are heavy. Yeah, heavy metal.
I love them. They're just living off of good vibes and good vibes only.
Hey, Bill. What? I'm Dom. Ted. Well, I'm Luke Bill.
Darth, Ted, and Luke Bill. Is anyone gonna walk in on them? Ted.
Search the castle.
Maybe it was someone else.
You killed Ted, you medieval dickweed!
Nice.
You're alive! Yeah! I fell out of my suit when I hit the floor.
Fell out of my suit. Here we go.
How's it going, ladies?
I am Ted of San Dimas. I bring to you a message of love for myself.
Lyrics, dude.
Will you go to the prom with us in San Dimas? We will have a most triumphant time. Way to go.
Joanna and Elizabeth.
But to be married to two horrible old men today.
No way!
Love Ted's energy. No. Well.
How's it going, royal ugly dudes?
Put them in the Iron Maiden.
Oh no.
Iron Maiden?
Excellent!
Witches! Heretics! Blasphemers!
So how are they getting out of this?
Heretics!
Oh no.
They fell out of the sky!
Not the time travel machine phone booth.
I believe our adventure through time has taken a most serious turn.
Well, you know you two get out of this.
Billy! So
I can't help but feel like this movie is almost like a Monty Python film, but like if you were high.
The number you have dialed is not in service at this time. Please check your directory and dial again. Party on, dude.
Okay, I got one. Let's go!
Oh, they're here now.
It's you.
Yeah, it's us. Who are we?
Oh, I love this song. Except every time I hear it, I think of the scene in Mr. Robot when this song plays. But maybe now I'll think of this.
Be excellent to each other. Party on, dudes! Let's get back and do our report.
All right, where to next, dudes?
I think the boost broke.
Behold, the Ziggy Pig.
Oh my gosh.
Un bâton.
Man's about to have the time of his life. Yep. I don't even want to know how many calories is in that. Holy.
He ate the pig, thus proving that he's a Ziggy Piggy.
Ice cream do be good. I love that Bill and Ted were like a little bit scared. The guys in the back were like, woo, this is amazing. All right, 1901, Vienna.
It's Sigmund Freud.
Can't handle that.
How's it going, Freud, dude?
Das muss ein Traum sein.
Billy.
Was
Don't
ist
leave his
das?
hat.
Let go of me.
Don't leave his hat.
Was ist los?
Okay, how many people can we fit in this thing?
Want a Twinkie Genghis Khan?
Handy, Graham.
It's working.
Next place we stop, we gotta try and figure out what's wrong with the food.
Maybe you've overloaded its capacity.
The antenna's broken.
Hey, bowling.
Come on, let's ditch him.
No, don't you remember? You can't leave him. What are you guys doing?
Act on! Act on!
Not so fast, buddy. Deep. You ain't paid yet.
God, this place would look so foreign. So little nature. Oh my gosh, 1,000,000 BC. I was just thinking maybe trying to fix it will end up making things worse.
Thanks, guys. Sure hope this works.
Same. Well, actually it has to, right? They ended up back home. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
That's us. We're back in San Dimas. 69, dudes. Give my love to the princesses. We got 10 hours left.
You got 2 hours.
Ted, you forgot to wind your watch again.
Time to start interviewing them, maybe?
Don't forget to wind your watch. Thanks, Rufus. That conversation made more sense this time.
Bill, I'm not taking you anywhere until you do your chores.
Everyone helping out. Chores would go by so fast if you had this whole team with you. Or at least not this specific team of people, but just this many people to help you.
This is the San Dimas Mall.
Ugh, if only malls were still a good place to hang out.
The few possess much, while the masses possess little but their television sets. This dichotomy led to a revolution in which Antoinette and her husband were beheaded. Today, leaders are impeached rather than beheaded.
And today they're not even impeached anymore.
Enjoy. Okay.
Oh, I love slushies.
You ditched Napoleon? Deacon, do you realize you have stranded one of Europe's greatest leaders in San Dimas?
He was a dick.
How are we gonna find him?
Yeah, where would he go in this world by himself?
Waterloo!
Does he know about Waterloo, though? I can't remember who he gave the Waterloo thing to. They're gonna have the best time.
Come on, buddy.
I was never brave enough to go head first. This man is not going to want to leave.
Come on, Napoleon. Everybody's waiting for us at the... No!
Yeah. Oh, no. No. I was reading something online. Can't remember where. But I was reading a bunch of people talking about how they still exercise to like 80s workout videos because they're fun.
Try this.
Of course, he would be here. I love that these two stick together. They're like BFFs now.
Hi, I'm Billy. This here is Socrates.
Socrates.
We're from history. I'm Dr. Freud, but you may call me Siki.
Oh my God.
You both seem to be suffering from a mild form of hysteria.
Yes, laughing. Mild form of hysteria. Forgot that that's how things were once upon a time. Oh dear.
I need some help.
No. I love what they've written everyone to do. Oh my gosh. My great-grandparents used to have that trampoline. Come on, Grandpa. But look at the crowd he drew. He wasn't doing anything bad.
Why you claim to be Sigmund Freud?
How do you claim I'm not Sigmund Freud? Tell me about your mother.
What's your birthday, Mr. Lincoln?
February 12th, 1809.
You pack your bags, Ted.
What?
You're going to military school, Ted.
But Dad!
No, I don't want to hear it, Ted.
No, dude.
Our historical figures are all locked up, and my dad won't let them out.
Can we get your dad's keys?
Could steal them, but he lost them 2 days ago.
Only we could go back in time to when he had them and steal them then.
We could do it after the report.
We'll time travel back to 2 days ago, steal your dad's keys, and leave them here. That way, when we get here now, they'll be waiting for us. See?
Love it.
We've got some historical figures to rescue.
This movie is fun.
Good luck on the report. Sincerely, Bill S. Preston, Esquire, and Ted Theodore Logan. Oh, that was nice of us. Doug. Excellent work, dude. Way to go.
I love this future influencing the past stuff.
Come on, Bill, put it back in.
Ted, what in the hell do you think you're doing? Trash can, what are you talking about?
Yeah, get this thing off me, kid.
In conclusion, I think Abraham Lincoln would be most impressed with the world of San Dimas.
He can let you know for himself whether he is or not.
So it seems we may be one report short today. So we'll leave
Not
just
so
a bit
fast.
early.
This is about to be the best report.
Please welcome.
How did they have the time to prepare the lights?
In their 1988 World Tour.
Oh my gosh, this is fun.
I'm Billy the Kid. I'd like y'all to put your hands together. Bill S. Preston, Esquire, and Ted Theodore Logan.
Thank you. He is sometimes known as the father of modern thought, and like Ozzy Osbourne, that's repeatedly accused of corruption of the young.
Socrates!
Oh, I actually said it right and didn't say Socrates.
He also loves baseball.
Therefore, Ted's father's own fear of failure has caused him...
Oh my gosh. How long was he talking for?
anxieties about himself.
Whoa.
A most bodacious soldier and general, and all this by the time she was 17.
Je vais vous say in triomphe.
One of the greatest presidents in American history, Abraham Lincoln.
These two great gentlemen are dedicated to a proposition. Be excellent to each other.
I love it.
And
Party on, dudes.
party on!
A+. You're not kicked out. No more military school for you.
Thank you, San Dimas High!
Man, anytime I watch an older movie like this and there's a man in a crop top, I'm like, that needs to come back. Crop tops are not just for women.
We traveled through time. We met lots of great leaders, and we got an A+ on our history report.
They did get an A+. Hell yeah.
And look at us. Nothing's different.
That's okay.
Maybe it's time we get Eddie Van Halen. Maybe we should start learning how to play.
Is it everybody? Oh, Rufus, hello.
Hello again, my excellent friends.
Rufus introduced us to a place called the Mall.
How can we ever thank you, Rufus?
Well, you can start by signing this for my kids. They're big fans of yours. Wild Stallions music has become the foundation of our whole society. Your music will help put an end to war and poverty. It will align the planets and bring them into universal harmony.
So this whole movie was the future influencing the past. Love it.
I got a surprise for you. That's to help you as you start your new band.
Thanks, Rufus.
If I might be so honored to jam with you.
Please.
Let's jam.
Yeah, okay, cool. Drums.
1, 2, 3, 4.
They do get better.
Oh, I believe you. I believe you. Well, that was a joy. All right, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure was most excellent, dudes. Thank you so much for watching my reaction. I hope you had a good time. I laughed so much during this. I feel like my whole reaction was simply just laughs because this was great. This was funny and simple, very simple story, but yet very effective. I had no idea this was a time travel story. By Excellent Adventure in the title, I mean, I don't really know what I was expecting, but time travel was not it. And for it to be the type of time travel where it was very much like future influencing the past type of time travel, I was all for it. But I also just love how many locations we went to, points in time, and I also love that like we kept bringing people from those moments with us and taking them to all these points in time. And then for it to build to the end with this like very elaborate, gosh, if I ever had to do reports in high school that ended up being like stage productions, or like I had to get up on a stage and like read my report to a whole group of people like that instead of just the front of the class, like I don't know what I went through. I don't know. I have stage fright. I don't like getting up on big stages like that and speaking in front of big crowds, which is funny because I mean, Reaction Channel, lots of you are watching, but that's different because in the moment I am alone in my room talking to a camera and it's not a big deal. But if I'm actually in the presence of that amount of people, oh my gosh, I just get so nervous and talk silly and just, yeah, I get really nervous and anxious about that. Anyway, kind of going off topic there, but I think my favorite part of this movie, like I've been trying to think about what I enjoyed the most. Napoleon, weirdly enough. I just love how he went from being like, I don't know, someone in the group that was kind of forgettable, actually. I mean, they left him with, you know, that one Deacon was his name. Like, they left him there. But the fact that he ended up like having this giant bowl of ice cream, which changed his life, but then after that went to the water slides, which then also changed his life again. Anyway, the whole water slide scene was just so funny. It was so joyful to watch him experience that for the first time. And it just threw me back to my own childhood and my love of water parks back then. And now I'm sitting here like, I really want to go to a water park now. I want to go down water slides because it's so much fun. He was just having a blast and I feel like it was fun to film, and the actor that was doing that was just having a great old time. And anyway, it was just really fun. And the more I think about this movie, actually, like it almost feels like a story that Bill and Ted would have written themselves. You know what I mean? Like this whole movie was just their personality and their like perception of things in life and stuff. And it was just fun to like live vicariously through these characters. Now, I do know that this is the first movie of a series. I believe Bill and Ted, the series, only has 3 movies. Yes, okay. So Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, obviously we just watched, and then Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey, 1991. But it doesn't look like Keanu on the poster, unless I'm tripping. Oh no, it is. Okay, I don't know why. Yeah, that still doesn't really look like him. Anyway, and then we have Bill and Ted Face the Music, which is from 2020. Anyway, let me know if you would want reactions to those ones eventually. I know here on the channel I've like started series and haven't like, you know, completed all of them. It's overwhelming because I'm working really hard to finish Marvel, and then X-Men is almost done, and la 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 la. Anyway, I don't want to take on too many movie series at this time, but with Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, I do feel like this first movie is pretty good as just a standalone and you don't need to watch the other 2. But if you guys would be interested, let me know and I can maybe fit them in at some point down the road. But yeah, this was just late 80s fun. George Carlin as Rufus. Awesome. 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 I think he played that character very well. And I kind of loved his whole vibe. I actually really did like when they traveled to the future and got to see like how that civilization, I guess, looks at Bill and Ted. I'm still confused on exactly like why or how, which again, I think just like drives home the point of like, this feels like a story that Bill and Ted just would have written, because with the way that they are, like, of course they would write a story where future humanity is the way they are because of them. Like, it's a very, like, egotistical, narcissistic thing. But when it's Bill and Ted, like, I don't get that vibe from them, truly. Like, they both seem like just very humble guys. And I love that about them. Keanu's hair, by the way, for this character, insane. I am really tempted to look into, like, how it was done, because the hair was sticking like straight out for the entire movie. So I really want to know what they had to do to have the hair like that. Alex Winter, I think his name is, who plays Bill. A fun character, good acting. I mean, him and Keanu both were just hilarious together. And I'd be very curious. Well, if the last movie came out in 2020, then that means there's going to be recent interviews of those two. So I am very interested in looking those up and just seeing them now talk to one another and just kind of be in the same room. So I think that'll be fun. I'll definitely go do that at some point. And the music in this was good. Yeah, it was just fun. I enjoyed it, had a good time, and I really don't know that I have much else to say. Fun comedy, enjoyed it, had a great time, so happy to have finally watched it. And oh, 2 things I wanted to mention that I didn't super care for in this movie. The first thing, Ted's dad. I understand that like him going, I'm sending you to military school if you flunk kind of thing, like definitely propels this whole story, but his dad was a dick, and I just like, meh. I know this movie probably had to have some kind of like bad guy, I guess, which would be Ted's dad, but meh. And then the second thing, I know it was a different time in the late 80s, but the whole like stepmom thing doesn't really age that well all the time. And in this case, it just felt more annoying than anything. Like Bill constantly being like, Missy, Mom. It's like, okay, listen, she's like 3 years older than you. And yeah, I don't know. Call her Missy. I never called my step-parents mom and dad. I don't think that's a common thing. Maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe it depends. Maybe if like they became a step parent when you were really, really young, then it would make sense to call them like mom and dad. But anyway, yeah, those are like 2 very minor complaints, but otherwise very, very fun and awesome movie. So with that, I'm now ready to go to Letterboxd to see what some other people have to say about this film. So let's go check it out. 4 stars. Why didn't we ever get the spin-off series where Socrates and Billy the Kid cruise the mall picking up babes? I would watch it. 3 stars. I always used to call Neapolitan ice cream Napoleon ice cream before I finally actually read the label correctly. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Yes, 3.5 stars. Extra half star for just how insanely long the scene with Napoleon at the water park is. A cutaway joke that lasts for literal minutes. That's what I'm saying though. It's one of the best parts. And now it is that time of the video where I turn it to you and I ask you to leave your comments down below about Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Let me know your favorite moments, scenes, characters, all the things. Can't wait to read them. And with that, if you're not yet subscribed to my channel, please click here to do so. If you want to watch something else of mine, please click on over here. We will see you guys back here next time, whatever reaction you tune into next. But until then, I wish you a great rest of your day. Have a good one. Take care.